All right. Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking into something I think is super cool, and that's hip-hop dance,
Oh, nice.
specifically for kids.
Yeah.
So think about this, okay? You've got your kid full of energy,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a little bit shy when you're thinking about, maybe signing him up for dance classes.
Yeah.
What comes to mind? Ballet, tap, jazz.
Right.
Well, we're going to unpack why hip-hop might be just the thing,
I like it.
based on some really awesome insights from the Genevieve Ryan Dance Academy.
Awesome.
So let's start with, the heart of hip-hop.
Okay.
What is it really all about?
Well, it's interesting because when you really look at it, hip hop at its core is all about self-expression,
Hmm.
And the Academy describes it as this really sort of free-form, energetic dance form where dancers can really just perform with freedom of movement,
Yeah.
It's all about that self-expression, and especially for kids.
Right.
That's huge.
It is. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it for a second.
Right.
It's not about nailing every single step.
Yeah.
It's not about perfect form or anything like that. It's about feeling the music and just letting loose.
Yeah, just having fun with it.
Yeah. It's freedom. It's confidence. It's finding your own groove.
Absolutely. And, that idea of finding your own groove is something that I think is really amplified by the variety that exists within hip hop itself.
Right.
It's not just one style. It's
Right.
like an umbrella term,
Yes.
and it covers things like locking and funk and crump house whacking. There's all these different styles.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is.
I'm just picturing in my head right now, locking with those really sharp, almost robotic movements. And then there's popping, which is all about muscle contractions and isolations.
Totally. It's so fascinating.
Yeah. And for kids,
Yeah.
this exposure to all these different styles, it's like opening a treasure chest
Oh, yeah.
of possibilities.
Yeah.
They get to explore, experiment, they get to discover what speaks to them.
Who knows? Maybe they'll find that they've got a knack for the storytelling aspect of crump, or maybe they love the smooth grooves of house.
Right. And speaking of discovering things,
Yeah.
the Academy highlights some really incredible benefits of hip-hop dance. And they list out self-confidence, coordination, endurance, strength, musicality, and social interaction.
Wow.
So let's break down a couple of these.
Okay.
How about musicality?
Yeah.
Because it's more than just keeping a beat, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
In hip hop, musicality is like learning a whole other language.
Wow.
It's the language of music. It's about feeling the rhythm, understanding phrasing, and really interpreting the story that the music is telling.
Oh, wow.
It's a whole other level of listening and responding.
So it's almost like they're learning to decode music,
Yeah.
which could even have benefits, beyond dance.
Oh, totally.
Maybe they start paying more attention to rhythm and language
Yeah.
and math,
Mm-hmm.
even in the sounds of everyday life.
Absolutely. It can carry over to so many different places.
Right.
And then there's, the social interaction piece.
Yeah.
Which is so important too. Hip hop, it often involves these group routines, these collaborations, and these things called ciphers,
Yeah.
which are essentially freestyle circles.
Right.
Where dancers take turns showing off their moves, and it creates this environment that's really natural for teamwork and communication and respect.
I can see how that would really build confidence too.
Oh, for sure.
You're putting yourself out there, you're sharing your own style, and you're supporting your fellow dancers.
Totally. It's a very supportive environment.
Now, the Academy describes these classes as exciting, energetic, and inspiring.
Yeah.
Do you think that this vibe, that energy, do you think it carries over beyond the dance studio?
I think without a doubt.
Yeah.
That energy, that feeling of accomplishment, it can have this ripple effect. They may feel more energized in general,
Right.
more positive outlook,
Yeah.
and more willing to just try new things.
Whether it's school, sports, or just life in general.
Absolutely. So we've seen how hip hop offers this, incredible mix of physical and artistic development,
Yeah,
especially for kids. It's about finding your own expression,
for sure.
building confidence, and, learning some pretty cool moves along the way.
Absolutely.
But here's a final thought for you all listening out there.
Okay.
What if hip hop isn't just about dance? What if it's a gateway to a passion for movement, for creativity, for self-expression that spills over into every corner of a child's life?
That's a beautiful thought.
It is, right?
Well,
Something to think about.
Definitely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everybody. Until next time.
Yep.